Hello and thank you for using Moresby. This video will cover using forms in Moresby Manager, including looking at the main forms menu, the library of Moresby forms, creating or editing a form, and viewing the data input by a student using a form. Firstly, to visit the main forms menu, select the tracker option on Moresby and visit the Forms tab. Here you will find the forms which make up your school's forms library, here, and the Moresby Forms Library, which contains forms created by Moresby Head Office Careers Advisors for you to copy to your school's own forms library to use with your students. To copy a form in the Moresby Forms Library, firstly, preview it to make sure it is the form you want. Then simply click Copy. You will be taken to the editing screen where you can click Edit to change the heading or introduction, like so. Or you can make changes to the questions, again by pressing Edit, making your changes and clicking Save. You can also add a question either before or after the question you are on. Make sure that before you finish your write-up, you click on the Preview button at the bottom of the page. Okay, I'm happy with that. When you click Close, you will see that your new form has been added to the list of forms in your school's form library. The options in your school's form library include previewing the form, editing it, copying it, or deleting it. You can also create your own form by selecting the New Form button here. Simply follow the on-screen prompts to help you populate your form. For example, you could add your new title for your form here, and a brief description about what the students will be doing as part of that form. You can also add questions. Here we can put a question title and any accompanying notes or potential answers to give them an idea what you're after. Let's save that. Now, assuming we've finished our form, let's preview it so we can see that it's what we're after. And on clicking Close, we will see that our form has been added to our forms library here. You can then create an activity which allows you to assign this form to a group of students. If you visit the Planned Activities tab and click on Create Activity, we can begin the process of creating an activity. Follow the activities wizard, entering the details as prompted. For example, let's enter a title and a description. I'm going to make this an extended activity type, which is an enrichment activity for my Year 11 students in the autumn term. It's a very short activity, so I'm simply going to say it takes 10 minutes. We can also add the Gatsby benchmarks, for example, the individual needs, which is going to be a record keeping element. Let's click Next. And Skills Builder, again, this is all about them staying positive about the interviews process. So we're going to select that I support others to stay positive by managing my own responses. We're also going to look at review and feedback. We need attendance to be taken, but we don't want them to upload anything in this activity. But we do want to make sure that we attach the form we have just created to this activity so that they must complete it. And I'm going to pop in a nice picture too. If I go and save this and assign to my students, then we can begin to make sure that the students we want to fill in this form do so. I'm going to select my tutorial group and I'm going to select everybody within that group who falls within the Year 11 year group. Let's remove these Year 10s and keep in our Year 11s. Lovely. Okay, let's add these selected students. You can see all of their names up there now, and I can remove any that I don't want to take part in this. From a student's perspective, they will see the activity in their Progress Activities area and will fill the form in from there. Once they have filled in the form, you can view it back on Moresby Manager in the Tracker and Planned Activities area. To do so, click on the activity you set and select the form icon next to the students that you want to view their form for. You can see their answers written in there. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy using Moresby.